before he leaves. So, can you pass the mic to just go straight down. Yeah. He was the last. You need a sister.
Assalamu alaikum. My question is a very quick one. When Ustaz said, or Sheikh said, there's first class Jannah and there's second class Jannah, it reminded me of the question my daughter asked this morning. She said, Jannah is Jannah. Is there a reason why we must make it to the top? So far we enter Jannah. In my own little knowledge, I explained, but I just want Sheikh to help us enunciate on that explanation for her. She's actually listening as well.
My question is, how do we balance working and Ramadan?
Then we take Abdul's question. Then we have three already.
Assalamu alaikum. Imam, while you were explaining your class the other time, you gave an example, or you told us that it can be tempting during Ramadan that some of the things we do want to show. Show off could be something that will be tempting to us, and we have to be very careful. I'm not asking about Ramadan now. I just want to ask about something else. I often found people going on Umrah and Hajj, taking selfie, making video of, we are just going to Arafah now, we are about to throw stones, we are doing this, we are doing that, I'm just doing this, I am one of them, I'm just doing this video. How do we classify that? At times I do ask them, who are you telling them? Who are you showing this to? While you're doing this, you're doing that. So I just want to find out from you. In terms of a class, can you explain that, please?
جزاكم الله خيرا. مبروك الشيخ ورجيت سبحانك لا علم لنا الا ما علمتنا انك انت العليم الحكيم. I've got three questions with me. The first one is it compulsory to have a higher class in Jannah? Jannah is Jannah. The question is a good one, and we can answer it based on the level of the person that you are talking with. If it's like less than 10 or 7 or like that or 5, I'm going to tell that kind of daughter. Between a Range Rover and a Mercedes Benz and a Ferrari or whatever, Tesla, which one do you prefer? If you say so, but car is car, car is car. So why do you prefer one? Because the other one has more features. Okay, maybe she doesn't understand. Okay, if you are living in 3-bedroom apartment and you have a friend who is living in a studio, 1 room, 1 toilet, and when your house is 3 bedroom, 3 toilet and bedroom with a lounge kitchen, very wide, very beautiful garden. So you can ask that kind of daughter, that house and this our house, which one do you prefer? Obviously, there's about a house is a house. Why? Why do you have preference for one instead of the other? It's because the other one is better, more suitable for the art, and gives you more joy and relaxation. In Jannah, there is no level that you will be sad. There is no level. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said, people in Jannah, they will be looking at a level called Gurufa in Jannah, like you are looking at the stars in heaven. Okay? When I said, Ulaika ashabu, Ulaika Suratu Furqan, who's going to remind me? والذين يقولون ربنا هب لنا من ازواجنا وذرياتنا قرة اعين واجعلنا للمتقين اماما. Ulaika yujzauna al-ghurfata bima sabaru. Like these people are going to have ghurfa because of their patience. The ghurfa, the Messenger of Allah is explaining that he said, higher level in Jannah, that the people in the lower level will be seen as you are looking at the stars. Very one. Number two, the Messenger of Allah himself, sallallahu alaihi wasallam, says, if you want to ask for Jannah to the Firdaus. He said, فَإِنَّهُ وَسَطُ الْجَنَّةِ وَعَلَاهُ. That is the middle of Jannah and the highest part of Jannah. Because Jannah is like a dome. The middle part is the highest part. And that is the closest part to Allah. When Allah said, وَالْمَلَائِكَةُ الْمُقَرَّبُونَ. So, some people are going to be at the level of angels on the day of judgment, and they will be at the level of prophets. Who are they? Al-Mahir bin Qur'an, Ma'akirami Barara. The one who is devoted to the Quran until it perfects its recitation and memorization. It doesn't do waman kola. And he memorizes the perfect and acts upon it. He said they will be at the level of prophets on the day of judgment because of the Quran. What are you saying? You can't color. Number one. Number two. I hope that clears the question. Number two, how to balance work and Ramadan. That's a very beautiful question. I have two solutions for you. Number one, which is immediate. Number two, which is future. The number one that is immediate is that turn your work to ibadah. Turn your work to ibadah, such that all the steps you take towards going to mosque and towards going to your work will be recorded as ibadah for you. How? I'm going to work to seek for the halal means of livelihood. The Messenger of Allah was sitting with his companions one day, and there was a man who didn't come to Halaqah for the Messenger of Allah. So the companions were looking, this one all the time. He's just work is not for him. He doesn't come to Halaqah. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, if he is doing that to support his weak parents, he is on the path of Allah. If he is doing it to fulfill his responsibility, he is on the path of Allah. So, turn your work to an ibadah by renew your intention. Oh Allah, I'm seeking for Allah's means of livelihood in order to be able to fulfill my responsibility of my children or my family. Then every single minute becomes another worship. Number two is dhikr. Dhikr. It doesn't cost you anything unless doing your dhikr will not make you to be able to concentrate on your work, and that work becomes a dhikr in itself because of your intention. Right? Now, number three, everything has its own place and time. Right? The Messenger of Allah used to retire from everything in the last 10 days of Ramadan. He only focuses on Salah, Qur'an, and Dhikr. Salah, Qur'an, Dhikr, that is the only thing. No jihad. In the last 10 days of nothing, unless they are attacked. He only focuses on itikaf. Why? Because that is the ibadah of that time. So, a wise Muslim who prefers the life of the hereafter follows the guidance of the Messenger of Allah in booking his annual leave at work for the last 10 days of Ramadan. Why? Why do you have to do that? Because your 11 months that you are running enter and scatter, wanting an increment in salary, but before you finish that salary, direct debit has taken everything before you collect. It is in the month of Ramadan that you will seek for the barakah of Allah. It is the month of Laylatul Qadr that you will ask for a more blessed barakah, that you don't have to be doing 12 to 12 job. If Allah answers your dua in Ramadan, Allah can turn you to a millionaire within the blink of an eye. That is your problem. I've seen someone who became a millionaire in a month without what do you call it? Ritual. When Allah said he has come, Allah will take. What leads to that? Is tijaba. Ramadan is the time that you cry to Allah, I don't like the kind of life I'm living. It's the time that I didn't have, I didn't get to. One of the intentions you go for Ramadan is, I want to enter into Ramadan to seek for a better life. Not from men, but from Allah. Number three, the last question. In class. You see, on the day of judgment, the Messenger of Allah said that Allah is going to ask when the angels, you know, angels, they don't know our intention. They don't know our intention. What the only thing they know is what we do. So the day of judgment, Allah will say, well, you angels, remove this one from this action because this is not for me. This is for others. Allah will remove everything. This is not for me, this is for others. So the only one that will be left in your scale of good deed is the one that you do sincerely for Allah. One. Number two, one of the best ways to be saved from show off in your life is to hide your good act. That you don't want people to know. Allah said, in Tumidu Sadaqati Fanimari. Yes, there are times where you can display your Sadaqah. Why? If the essence is to encourage others, they said you should come and donate in a fundraising ceremony. People should come and donate, nobody stood up. Nobody stood up. Come and donate, nobody stood up. Okay. I'm going to donate in order to push people. That is what a companion did when the Messenger of Allah called for help. To help some people. A man came, brought a lot of goods, then everyone started coming as well. They were dropping their home. The Messenger of Allah set up that common hadith. He said, whosoever begins an act of good deeds, Allah will reward him and give him the commission on every other person that follows his example. And whosoever starts a bad action, Allah will give him his reward and the sin of everybody that follows their example. So you can show your action if the essence is to encourage others. However, look at the end of the verse. Allah said, وَإِن تُبِدُوهَا وَإِن تُخْفُوهَا وَتُؤْتُوهَا الْفُقَرَاءَ فَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. But if you hide your sadaqah, you did it, that you gave with your right hand to the extent that your left hand did not know what you spent. Allah said, فَهُوَ خَيْرٌ لَكُمْ. That is better for you. When the Messenger of Allah is talking about people who will be under the shade of Allah, on the day of judgment, what he said, and a man who gives sadaqah so secretly to the extent that his left hand did not know what his right hand has given. He hid it so much. They said some of the Salaf, if they are praying tahajjud in the night, if somebody knocks on their door, they will quickly salam and jump on their bed. They don't want people to see that tahajjud. A woman was praying tahajjud for years, is a slave, and the master did not know what she really needs to. She was always doing. So one day the master went inside and saw her praying. What? At the end of the day, when the master left, he said, "Oh Allah, this has been a secret between me and you. I don't want anybody to know. Now the secret is exposed. Oh Allah, take my soul." She died instantly. That is the Salaf. Everything they do, they want Allah. So beware of show off. It destroys. May Allah purify our action from show off.
Okay, guys, let me take. There's a question here, and I don't want to spend 1 minute to answer the question. And the question says that someone who is able to read Qur'an very well. By the way, any question that comes after now, We have shiur here, Kathir. They will be able to answer. The second speaker is there and other shiur. So you can see same questions by the first lecture, but we'll answer it after the second lecture. But this one we don't answer. This sister person can read Quran very well, but she talks about people in the back way behind them in a way that they don't like talk like that. So he's asking whether that person can enter a channel like that. The behavior is not.
Well, whether someone is going to enter into Jannah or hellfire belongs to Allah, but I will tell you this. Number one is that good actions that are done can be spoiled by our sins. When we do a good deed, Allah said, "After an tahbatu a'malukum wa antum la tash'urun." Do not shout in the front of the messenger of Allah. Before your good work is rendered invalid without you realizing it. Right? So, Allah said, obey Allah and His Messenger and do not spoil your own good deeds. So from these two verses, scholars conclude that a good action can be rendered in vain. So if a sister always recites the Qur'an and she talks about people behind them on the day of judgment, the hadith of Al-Muflis, فَقَدْ شَتَمَ هَذَا وَأَكَلَ مَالَ هَذَا وَكَتَبَ بِهَذَا, and it was the one she has abused, the one she has backbiting, the one that she has slandered, they will take from her asanas, they will take her recitation of the Quran. And if everything is finished, they will add their own sins to us, and then she will go to hell. But there is only one thing they will be able to take away. Do you know what is it? Your fasting. It's only the fasting that Allah will not remove from the scale of good deeds and give to another person. Why? Because He said, "Asawmuni wa ana ajizin bi." Fasting is for me, and I'm the only person that, because you do it only for Allah, Allah is the one that was going to, He won't give that reward to every other person. That is the interpretation of scholars. So, alayka bisawm fa innahu la aydina lahu. Stick to fasting because there is nothing that is as rewarding as fasting.
Was the question answered? The question was it answered? Okay, alhamdulillah. Okay, there's nothing about parents because I was talking at this point. Okay, so at this point we are going to allow him whenever he likes, he can leave now, whenever he likes. So we are not disturbing, you can stay, you can go as you like. There's nothing about parents. So as the influence collectively recite Quran for him, for our reward and to allow